Here's how it works. You simply run your software to pinpoint your profit opportunities. It does this automatically for you. Then the software gives you a template email to send out. Send it, wait for a response, and move on to Stage B. Stage B is the clever part, the part where I let my product go wild. See, I realized that I couldn't control the successful businessmen or women of this world. I couldn't tell them what to do or how to do it or even why they ought to. Likewise, I couldn't tell Google or Yahoo or Bing how to run their mega-billion-dollar enterprises. I could control one thing: the price of bringing them together. The price they paid for both making more money. And that is the commission profit. Profit that you make by finding the profit point in every transaction. For some companies, the price of matching them is a few $100. For some companies, it's a few thousand. For some, it's 10,000 or even more. See, the idea behind commission profit is to help successful people in your community to completely dominate their market. All you have to do is find the profit point and learn how to milk it day in, day out. It's up to you. I'll show you how to decide on your profit and what you get paid for. You just decide how much you want to make and you go make it. Look at this screen. This is the welcome screen in your members area. I'm going to show you just how quickly you can lock in and find one of these cash profit points. To keep things simple, I'm going to start with a really small time example. We can look at the really big numbers in the members area. We'll start the timer now. Now let me talk for just a second about the size of this market so you know what you're getting yourself into. For instance, did you know that by 2015, local advertising on the web is expected to account for $8 billion? Or that all local advertising combined was $134 billion in 2010? And that growth over the next 5 years is estimated to be over 50%. Okay, so let me give you an example of how this works, so that you can see where the figure of an average of 5-10-61 a day comes from. Let's imagine a town of 100,000 people. It's likely to have 50 doctors. Maybe they make $300,000 a year each. Now, you have 10 surgeons making $500,000 a year, and 100 lawyers making $200,000. That's $40 million that just a handful of people in your community are making. Now, imagine increasing their business by just 10%. That's $4 million extra in their pockets each year. And imagine the price you could charge if you could put an extra $4 million into their pockets. What do you think? Sound like a fair deal all around? Remember, there's no hard selling or sucking up to be done. No client relationships to build. Nothing you need a degree to figure out. Here's what everyone gets in this example. The lawyers' and doctors' income goes through the roof. You get your small fortune sharing the knowledge I'll provide you with, and I get the price below. That's my take. I get the price below and the satisfaction of sharing my incredible system with you. Commission profit is not completely free. I deserve a fair price for all the hard work I put into this project over the last year or two, don't I? But I'm not unreasonable about it. I wanted to put my software into as many hands as possible because there could be literally millions of dollars made by all the different people who buy it. I'd like to think that I'll be doing my part to bring the economy back online by making it possible for people to have a full-time income at home. That's why my software isn't $1,000 or $500 or even $200. It's the price below. I may change that price one day, maybe even soon, but for now, that's all I'm going to charge you. Remember, I've made literally tens of thousands of bucks online, and there's absolutely no reason why you couldn't make good money too. In return for that small investment, you get Commission Profit Software version 3.7, the latest, greatest, most up-to-date version. Access to my special members area with all the tools you'll need, and full access to our professional support team. A monthly subscription to The Profit Professional, my newsletter filled with success stories, tips, tricks, techniques, and tests that you can use to elevate your earnings. And here's the best part. It's something you can begin in just a few minutes. There's no door-to-door selling. There's no hard selling at all, in fact. And you can do it without any prior experience. There are no advertising costs. There is no techie work. There is no hard selling. And in a market expected to grow by $4 billion in the next 3 years, there's still hardly any competition. And bear in mind, that's just an estimate of what people will actually grab, the low-hanging fruit. This is a fair, honest, legitimate profit opportunity that you'll be providing to small and medium-sized businesses, either in your town, the next town, or a town halfway across the country if you prefer. All you have to do is figure out how much you can do for them and what you want to charge. The rest is simple. Remember when you were a kid and you charged 10 cents for lemonade? I bet if you served it now, you'd charge $1 because you have a better idea of what someone is willing to pay. Now all you need to do is put that knowledge to good use and potentially start making money in just days. And as you can see, that's how long it takes to generate a profit point. In some cases, under 3 minutes. It literally couldn't be easier. You just follow the step-by-step instructions and prompts, and in just a few minutes, you have a full-featured website optimized for local search and ready for your buyers to bid on. I don't know how you stumbled across my site. However, you did it. You've just put yourself into the pole position. So if you want to get involved, you'll need to act now. But that doesn't mean you're committing anything. See, I had this weird idea that my friend, the online profit king I told you about, thought was absolutely crazy. I thought I'd guarantee my system. Guarantee it 100% for an entire 60 days. So if you weren't satisfied for any reason, you could get your money back. And I mean any reason. You didn't make as much money as you hoped. You didn't like the design of my site. You didn't like the font that I used. I don't care why you didn't like Commission Profit. All I cared about was that you were happy with me. Like I said, he thought I was crazy, but I know differently. The software is elegant, simple genius, and you're going to love it. Deep down in my heart, I know you'll appreciate it, that you'll enjoy it, and that you'll make a lot of money. So here's the deal. Put your credit card on the desk in front of you. You'll need it to pay the price below. Then decide before you click on the button, do I want to make money? Do I want to work from home? If the answers are yes, then you're ready to start profiteering right now. Which means that the last step is to click on the button below. Pay the price below, and I'll grant you instant access to your members area where you can start figuring out how much money you personally want to make. I know you're going to love Commission Profit and look forward to welcoming you in a moment.